So you ought to be coming on here shortly.
Okay.
Hey-o, there he is.
Oh!
If only they had Zoom 30 years ago, you could have saved 30 trips to Ethiopia.
Yeah, that's right.
So, this video is all about the idea of welcoming, inviting the nations to come to the table. And the idea is, imagine that Jesus has done everything. He's set up the banquet hall. He's got the food prepared. The place settings are there. And everyone's name is written in their place setting. And they don't even know they're invited to the dinner. And so I wanted to talk to you as the founder of AIMS. Could you tell us, where did it start for you? When were you called into missions? How did you know, hey, I've got to go do something concerning the nations?
It started with Teen Challenge in Texas, working with drug addicts, alcoholics, street people. And then we went to Europe to start Teen Challenge overseas. There was none at that time. I'll never forget, my secretary came in and said, Howard, we have Mark Buntain on the phone. He wants to talk with you about coming to Calcutta. 16 million people, never been there, never wanted to go there. But I agreed to go. What I saw on the streets of Calcutta, children out in street corners begging for bread, pointing into their stomachs that they're hungry. And I started crying. And it was like I saw the faces, my own boys, on the faces of those kids. When I got to the hotel room, I just fell on my face before God. I said, God, if you can use me in India, please use me. After 5 days, Mark was taking me to the airport. I'll never forget this. Mark said, Howard, when you fly over India for the next week, look down on those villages, and I want you to know there are 600,000 villages never had the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I thought to myself, what kind of world is this? I went back to America, met with David Wilkerson. He thought I was going nuts because I couldn't stop crying. And we started a new program out of Teen Challenge Europe to plant churches where there were no churches. So AIMS started when I looked out that plane window. And it just broke my heart. India has many unreached peoples with not a single born-again Christian. So I'm just thankful for the opportunity to do what I do and have look back over the years and just see what the Lord has allowed me to do, and all by His grace.
And I love that about you. I just admire it so much that you never stop being passionate about it.
I just sit here and I think, how can we as a body of Christ, churches, organizations, individuals, let the world be like this? Yeah. Over 3 billion people that are unreached. So this has got to change. Yeah. And I hope those that are watching this video, listening to it, will join us and help us just take the gospel to those that they've never heard the name Jesus, many of them.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you, Howard, for planting the seed. Thank you for starting AIMS. Thank you for letting God use you to speak about this season of reaching the unreached through people group adoption. And we believe that we've just started to see, we've barely seen the tip of the iceberg of what God's going to do among the unreached.
No, that's right.